Hello and welcome back to Sunless Sunday, where we sail the Sunless Sea with me, Bardon, and Father Ted. So last time we just about made it back to London. We've done our repairs, but now I want to make sure that I do everything I can. So the first thing I think I'm going to do is I'm going to offer passage to the to a tomb colonist. Oh, actually we can't. Okay. Oh, I guess. Oh, I should have solved my Scintillate first. Got 41. Let me see if I can go to a shop. No, I can't. I'm going to try and go to a shop and sell it. Maybe I can in the background here. Let's see if we can do it. So that's the Alarming Scholar. Nothing there. Okay, lodgings. No, I don't think we're going to be able to do this, unfortunately. Okay, so I think one fuel is going to have to go then. That was unfortunate. Okay, so let's sell our... Well, let's go to the market first. If it's available, it should be. Armor crew. No, apparently it's not. So it's just shops then. Is it this one here that we sell? Yes, it is. Okay, so let's sell both of those. And then we have room for 2 more items. So I think maybe 2 more fuel is the way to go. Unfortunately, we had to get rid of one, but it's only 10 echoes worth. Still not the best, but what can you do, eh? Right, so that's us full. So what else we got in our hold? We have prisoner's honey. We can definitely sell that. $20 echoes. Yeah, let's do that. And let's buy 1 more fuel. Okay. Now I want to just do the rounds to make sure that everything is a-okay. So let's visit our study. Okay. Write a will. It's going to cost 200 echoes. The Court of Chantry. Okay, I think we've seen this before. Yeah, I think we should, now that we're here, we should spend the money for that. Okay, so that's done. Then we should start working on these other things as well when we get the chance. So we need the shrines. Unlock when the god of Z stone is what? Sensei. Captivating treasure. 7 secrets. So it's going to take a long time until we get anything for that. So let's check our journal. So objectives. Okay, don't need to worry about that. Abbot Horizon. So it's good that we got the tomb colonist because we're going to have to go north to find that. Okay, a dream and a scheme. Okay, so I think at this point it's best just to launch and to head up to the tomb colony. So off the Vanderbilt we go, and then we can look for Abbot Horizon is normally up that way somewhere. So I think it's a good bet to basically go in that direction. So we're underway again, and for me it's a new session, and it's always good. It's, you know, there's some personal things going on in my life that I'm not going to go into. I'm sure you don't want to. You know, you're here to watch the game, so you won't be that interested in any kind of personal. Well, I do talk about personal life, but this thing is a bit too personal, so I won't be talking about it. But at the same time, the game is just relaxing, and I can just kind of go to the Undersea for, you know, in this session, a couple of hours probably, and then just kind of forget about it for a while. Okay, so Vast Eye, it knows you cannot evade its gaze. Okay. A black unsleeping taste. Again and again you are alone on the white Black Sea. The eye is aware. Your nightmare will come upon you from time to time, inspiring terror. Gain restful nights at your lodging to help you resist. If you defeat it, you may gain a secret. Okay. So hopefully we can at some stage get a secret out of that. Okay, so nice little note there. Dust echoes, even a sepia tint to the air. These are the warders around the tomb colonies. So let's just make sure that, yeah, that's what I was worried about, that we were maybe heading too far inshore there, because we've obviously got Carissa's Point to go around before we get to Vanderbilt. I'm gonna jinx things again by saying that we haven't seen any bat swarms yet. Okay, so nice and close to land, so our terror isn't going up at the moment. The sailor is praying. Okay, what's the same? A row of watchful Z-bats hang from a cable, the heads swivel in unison as you cross the deck. Well, I like those kind of Z-bats. It's the bloody swarms that are the problem. And I wonder as well, because now at the moment we've got swarms of semi all over the place here in Japan, so I wonder if you can actually hear them outside or not. I can certainly hear them when I've got my headphones on. The new Jonah. Your passenger stands somberly by the rail. Salt sent me a dream, she insists. You must find my father. Okay. A fisherman's tale. Salt tells me that you'll find my father in the belly of a monstrous eel. Gods never lie. Gods never lie, that seems optimistic. But if she's right, she'll reward you for her father's return. So we have to open a monstrous eel. Okay, and then we lost one tomb colonist. So that's going to be fun, trying to kill a monstrous eel. I'm not sure that our little boat... Oh, what am I doing? Let's get back in there. We still haven't done what we need to do here. Okay, let's gather our gossip. Okay, we got our port report. And then let's just explore. Here they favour candlelight over gaslight. The shadows are swagged like cobwebs. The tomb colonists stand still enough to be mistaken for sculpture until they laugh or cough. One building in 3 seems abandoned. Corkscrew Street. At the twisty tip of an odd little side street, welcoming yellow light glows from the glint-lettered windows of a restaurant. A sign reads, Vengeance of Jonah. A beefy tomb colonist bustles up. A grey moustache pokes impertinently out from under his bandages. Come in, come in. A bandaged poisoneer at Vanderbilt sinks passage with a Z captain, sympathetic to intrepid cuisine. That's all for now. We lost one terror. That's nice. Okay, so it's a cramped little place, but much better lit than most places in the tomb colonists. The scents of the dishes are multitudinous and extraordinary. Are they good? They might be. They might be good. It's difficult to tell. Recruit the bandaged poisoneer. The bandaged poisoneer has long wished to travel, but you'll need to outfit the galley to his exacting standards. This will recruit him as a cook. Okay, so 300 echoes. That's a lot of cash. I think we're going to do it because we don't have a cook. And then let's go to officers. So plus 6 hearts and plus 3 pages. That's pretty nice. So our hearts are good now. And which ones? There's our pages. So pages up to 32. So that's decent enough. Okay, and I think we're pretty much done there then. So let's head off. So I want to go, I think I want to go up, right up the north, up into this area. We may have, like, I can't remember the last time I went up this way and didn't see a swarm of bats, so it's a good bet that we'll see them again. So we're a bit low on echoes at the moment. We obviously, oh, there's a swarm of bats just to talk about it. Let's speed up a little. So we obviously can't stop at the salt lines to get some marble there. So we should be pretty clear, yeah. Okay, so let's get our own ZVAT on the case. And we were pretty lucky as well to get home, to get our new lodgings and to get our will as well. Oh, what the hell is happening? Lifeberg. See you, Mr. Lifeberg. 400. Wow. Discovered a Lifeberg. Okay. It's getting a bit too close. It's getting a bit too close. Go, go, go. Okay, if we can cut here, we should be okay. Yeah, I think we're going to be okay if we do it like this. Now let's slow down. Send out our ZBAT. Yeah, he's going to leave us alone now. Or she. Codex. Okay, some distance to the north. What was it? Okay, all the way up there. Well, let's head that way. Because this really is about discovery this time. Because we need to find a horizon anyway. The crawling star, the lookout shouts far above, the false stars in the cavern roof are shifting. A rare and ominous event. What now? Eyes on deck. Record the change and assign a name. So the last time we did this, we got good luck. So it's probably gonna go against us. 50-50, yeah, so probably gonna go against us, but we'll try and name it and see what happens. A darkness. 3 of the false stars wink out together as suddenly as closed eyes. The pattern that remains is as hopeless and meaningless as cast eye. Somewhere Azalea begins to sob. You are unlucky, better luck next time. You gain 2 terror. Okay, so we're up to 50 terror, which is kind of our standard amount anyway, so you know, not overly, especially seeing as we got up to 100 last time, not overly worried about just hitting 50. Okay, boreal reach. Is this snow? Touch it. And it puffs the vapor. Nope. Lost the rest of it, but we did discover Codex. We gained a secret. Okay, that's beautiful. And I think we're going to save secrets for a while now. Okay, the Isle of Codex. Let's see, what do we need here? Monastic Drowny. Okay. Your ship is capable of... Okay, so that's a Submariner one. Acquire a doomed monster hunter. Searing Enigma. Okay, we need to remember that then. Searing Enigma from there. Let's get our port to port. No one will speak. This is a challenge. The exiles see many come, fewer leave. Some are even willing to communicate, but their gestures are unfamiliar. The meaning is unclear. Even when you can understand, there are answers without questions. As useless as a key without a lock. Interesting. Okay, and yeah, pretty sure we're done there. We could, though, shop. We don't need it, though. No, we don't have the echoes for it, so we're not gonna. I was thinking about maybe extending our journey a bit because we want to find Horizon, but no, I'm happy with where we are at the moment. Okay, so we found Codec. We need to kind of keep up in this area if we're to find Horizon. Avid Horizon, choosing. And whatever port it is that we call in next, I think that will probably be where we'll cut this episode. Frost found, vast and chilly, a fortress sieged by questions, answers and riddles. So that means that it's probably somewhere near. Yeah, it's over here, look. Yeah, that's pretty nice. And this is, you know, this is the thing about being lucky and unlucky in this game. Like, we were very lucky to make it home at the end of our last voyage, and now that luck is paying off in terms of, you know, we found 2 new places. So let's just make sure exactly. I think it's down this way. I'm pretty sure it's down this way. Yeah, that looks like the port there. But you know, we found 2 new places that are going to definitely, that knowledge is going to definitely pay off in the long run. And it means that, you know, instead of starting out with no crew or with no officers, and well, only maybe the 1 officer, and you know, not much backing us up, and just kind of doing regular runs. Instead, you know, we're finding new stuff, so this is good. Now let's cut our engines. Go on, you can make it. Yes. Okay. Cross found. Okay, so let's get our port report first. What are the squatters up to? Not all are Irimi or Withern. There's the odd researcher, the occasional deranged ice sculptor, now and then a very cold, very sad rubbery man. But for the most part, an atmosphere of friendly rivalry reigns. We now have one of this port report. Then what else shall we do? We have a choice between these two. Some of them wear the robes of Irimi. I think we've done this one before, so I want to try this one. Take tea with the squatters at the dock. Some of them wear the robes of Irimi riddle fishers. Some look like Withern folk, but even more ragged. But they do seem a little more practical than either of those peoples. A surprisingly warm welcome. We're keeping the steps of the games for the games of truth, a helpful riddle fisher explained, as she fills your cup for the third time. Every year the people of Irimi and Wither meet here for, she pauses, contests. She finishes vaguely. The difference between a question and a riddle. One day someone will prove themselves enough to enter the castle. You spend a pleasant few hours, while the tea is supplemented with Irimi liqueurs, pale Withern beer, and something the riddle fisher describes blandly as snake cake. They offer you fuel and supplies before you leave. We keep enough to spare, the riddle fisher grins. From time to time, a captain gets lost and comes up here, and we always feel bad for them. So we got one supply and one fuel, and we lost 10 terror, so that was definitely the way to go. So we can engage an officer, the tireless mechanic. So gunnery officer is what we need. Tireless mechanic is going to be an engineer. So we could swap them out, but we don't really need him at the moment. So let's just pop on back here. We definitely don't want to enter Frostbound. Maybe someday, but not today. And that does actually bring us to the end of this particular video. So if you have enjoyed, please consider liking, subscribing, sharing, and perhaps posting a comment. And I really do hope to see all of you next time. Goodbye. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, maybe you'll hit the subscribe button there on the right and check out some other videos here on the left.